Hello, we're going to be going through Module 2 of the training to help you build your personal brand. And this training is called Creating Your Personal Branding Strategy. And we're going to be going through some different things to help you grow your business. And so the goal of this training is to teach you how personal branding works. We'll go into that a little bit. I'll touch on how to brand yourself in the market, some very specific ideas. I'll also show you the basics of personal branding and some tools that you're going to need to go ahead and get started. So this is what we're going to cover. We're going to be covering why you should personally brand yourself and how to do it. We're also going to go through setting up your personal brand identity. We'll talk about creating your niche in the marketplace. And I'll help you show you how to find sample personal branded landing pages as well. So why should you create a brand? What's the reason? What's the reason you should do it? Why create a brand? What makes you unique makes you successful. That's one of the big reasons. You see, a personal brand is about communicating what makes you unique and different to your target customer, to the people that would normally buy from you. See, what makes you different and what makes you unique is a very important thing. And that's the reason why you want to create your own brand. If you understand your strengths and your skill sets, then that's what's going to separate you from your competitors. And I'm going to be teaching you over a series of videos on how to do that, but I just really want you to get an understanding of what branding is. The big companies out there, they understand this. If you think about it, if you see a little swoosh, you know that's Nike. You know what it means. And so you know it means just do it. Just take a chance and go make some things happen. There's a lot of brands that I could just name off what they look like and you can tell me exactly who they are. That's because these big companies have the big dollars to brand themselves. But we don't have that. So what we have to do is we got to go out in the marketplace and do it ourselves. And so that's why I'm going to be giving you some techniques on how to do that today. Another thing you want to do with personal branding, it's to understand that it's who you are and what you can do to position yourself as an expert. Personal branding is who you are and what you do that can position you as the expert in your industry. And that's a key thing right there. You want to be looked at as the expert, and we're going to go through how to do that. I'm going to give you a few examples really quick of some personal branding sites. The first one we're going to look at is mine. This is actually a full-on website, so I'm going to show you that one right now. Let me pull it down here. It's going to be a very interactive website, so I'll be going in and out of different sites as well. So this is my personal branding site. First thing you see is me. You see my name and phone number and contact information, and you see my free offer. You'll see several things on this site. First thing you'll see is a video of me. You'll see here at the top, you'll see my picture, some banners up here with some offers, some different things you can do to click and you can get information. Also down here, you'll see a little opt-in form where you can get a free tips book about some things that I give away, 20 lead generation strategies. You see my connection here on Facebook, opt-in form where they can opt in. On mine, I also give a free hour session of personal, coaching strategy session. They can listen to a radio story of me and what my clients say, testimonials, companies I've worked with. It goes into blogs, some training I give for free, and then down at the bottom some frequently asked questions. This is personal branding. So I'm branding myself. Now, what companies and products I offer, it doesn't say anything about that on here because that's not what I'm selling. I'm selling me first. You remember the sentence, people buy you first, your product second. So I just wanted to show you that so you can see that one, and we'll go through a few others here as well. Another one I want to show you is this one. Let me grab this domain. Let me grab it here, and I'll show you that one. There's another company, another person actually, who has personally branded themselves as well. These are just a few that I thought were pretty good. So this guy is in real estate. They're in the real estate industry. Now Mark and Teresa, they have their phone number there. They have their personal picture up, houses and their family. They made it personal. They got their phone number on there. Calls today. What company do they represent? What real estate office do they represent? You have no idea. Because they're not talking about the company. They're talking about themselves. They're making it personal. You see, they're at the Mission Viejo Lake and at a concert and fishing with their kids. It's personal. And the reason why I said that is because people buy people, not products or services. So you can do the same thing. Now this, of course, is a website. This is not a landing page. Today we're going to be going through landing pages, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what personal branding sites look like. Let me give you a couple more. I've listened to this gentleman before from a company I used to train. I trained a lot of people in there called ACN, and I used to train that company and a lot of distributors there. And this is a gentleman that had a recording, and I listened to his recording. It was really good. But this guy, see, look at his website. His face is there. He's a motivator, and he goes through his bio and who he is. But the bottom line is it's a big picture of him. It's personal branding. It's the things he's done, and he has pictures of it. He has a blog and his contact information right on the home screen. I just want you to start getting familiar with what personal branding looks like. See, this guy, he's not the Anthony Robbins of the world, but he is big in his, in his profession, in his industry. He looks like somebody because he's personally branded himself. And then the last one I want to show you is this one. The last one I want to show you is this one. Yes, they are in the real estate industry. I'm sorry, they are in the insurance industry, actually. They're in insurance. And if you notice, two guys, probably partners in Illinois, and they're branding themselves. They talk about what they do. Now, what insurance company do they represent? Probably many. They're probably a broker. But the bottom line is they're branding themselves. They're talking about their services and the quality that they provide. Because people don't buy insurance. They buy people who sell insurance. And if they don't like these two guys, they're not going to buy insurance from them. And so it's very important that you understand and start getting in the mindset that you got to become the brand of your products and services. Very, very important. Because if you don't become the brand, then the big boys in the industry can take over, or people that have the money that can really do some things out there can really take over that industry for you. So I'm going to be teaching you some techniques on how to personally brand yourself. So let's talk about setting up your brand. So the first thing you want to do is start thinking about what makes you unique. And you want to answer some questions. I'm going to give you a few questions that you can write down, get a piece of paper and a pen, and write down the answers to these questions. The first question is define your target niche. In other words, who is your target market? Is your target market, people that are between 20 and 50, women that are, single mothers? Who is your target market? What, people that are entrepreneurial, that are looking for a way to make money in a business, people that are getting married in the next 6 months, so that you can sell them flowers if that's your business, or people that are in the market in the next 12 months that are looking for a home. You got to define who your target niche is. I was talking to some people the other day, and they said everybody's my target. Well, everybody's not anyone's target, because everyone doesn't buy everything. So that's not true. You got to kind of narrow that down. So that's the first thing you want to do. The next question you want to ask yourself is, who do I enjoy working with most? So let's say you don't have a target right now, and you're just branding yourself, and you don't even have a product yet. What you can ask is, who do I enjoy working with the most? Who do you like working with? I love working with people in direct sales, network marketing, small business owners. That's why I created this niche, the Sales Coaching Pro. Because what does that entail? Sales. And I've been in sales for over 25 years. That's my experience. I love helping people. And I help people in many different areas, many different types of industries, because I like helping people grow. But who do you like to help? And what's your niche? And what are the type of people that you enjoy working with? You need to know that. Where do you like to work best? What type of work do you like to do best, that is? So, in other words, what is the type of work that you enjoy doing or that you're very good at? You want to write that down. Where does your expertise shine? Where do you really shine in your expertise? You got to write that out. And what types of clients are most profitable to you? You have to really know who's profitable to you, because a lot of times you could be running a business and not generating profit, so then you're running a non-profit business. And I don't think that's your goal. You really want to generate some profit, so you need to know who's profitable to you. And, what types of products or services that you offer that are the most profitable. Because you might offer something that's fun and you enjoy doing it, but you're not making any money at it. So then it's kind of a hobby. It's not really a business. So these are some of the things you want to think about, as you're, writing out your niche and you're setting up your brand. The next thing you want to do is you got to establish yourself as an expert in your field. And here's one of the ways you do. Just claim it. Before I was the Sales Coaching Pro, I, was in sales. I was training people. I was doing a lot of things, but I didn't have a brand at that time. And I made a decision I needed to personally brand myself. So I wrote down the name, The Sales Coaching Pro. I bought the domain, The Sales Coaching Pro. I got a logo and said I'm the Sales Coaching Pro, and I claimed it. And all of a sudden I became the Sales Coaching Pro. That's it. And people know me by the Sales Coaching Pro. I get referrals all the time. And that's because that's my brand. So you got to establish it, you got to claim it, and that's it. That's who you are from that point on. And here's some things you can do. One is you can define your title. You can say you're an expert or a specialist or a trainer or a coach or a master. You can say you're a pro, or you're a counselor, or whatever you want to say. You're the real estate agent. You're the pro real estate agent, if that's what you want to say. I don't care what you use, but the bottom line is you got to come up with some type of brand and some type of title for yourself. The next thing you want to do is you want to get a great logo. You can get a great logo from many different places, and you want to go get a domain name. You can go to GoDaddy, which GoDaddy.com is a good place to get a domain name. And you get an email signature. You can get business cards. A lot of times you want to even get your domain name of your name if you can. The only reason why I didn't get my name is because somebody already had my name, so I didn't get that. So I went with the Sales Coaching Pro, and that's okay. Another thing you can do is develop a personal slogan or a tagline. Like the Sales Coaching Pro is my tagline. I have another tagline on my website as well, where I talk about I'm the expert in direct sales, network marketing, lead generation specialist. That's another tagline I use because I do that as well. Not only do I do coaching and training, but I also do branding and lead generation and a lot of other things. So I have a couple different taglines, but you want to establish yourself as the Sales Coaching Pro, or as your profession. Now, my profession, fortunately, leads into a lot of different areas. So you got to decide what's good for you and what works for you. The next thing you want to do is put your brand on everything you do. You want to put it on your PowerPoints, like I have it in the corner of my PowerPoint. Put it on your brochure. Put it on your website. Put it on your clothes. You can get a little logo. You can put your brand on your business cards, on your email signature, on everything. On everything you can, you want to put your brand there so people can start to see it. And then deliver what you promise. You got to be a person of high integrity, because if you say you can do something, you got to perform. You got to perform. There's so many people out there in this business and in this world right now that lack integrity. They make you pay for stuff. They'll do stuff and say they can do this, and they'll tell you there's cheese on the moon and expect you to run and go get your crackers so that you can see it. But they can't perform. It's very deceitful, and there's a lot of people out there like that. I've dealt with many of them over the years, and you don't want to be that way. You want to be a person of integrity and deliver what you say you can deliver. Another thing you want to do is you want to be consistent. You want to show your brand often and regular to people so they get to know you as the person to go to for the type of products and services that you offer. So if you're in the vitamin industry, be that vitamin industry person. Become that brand. Become that person that helps people lose weight. Become the person that everybody knows. If you want to lose weight, you got to go to this person. If you want to, get your electricity bill down, then you need to go to this person. If you want to get credit card, merchant accounts, you need to go to this person. You become the brand, not your company. This is the distinction, because you may have 50 salespeople in your company, but if you're the only one with the personal brand, they'll remember you. People by people, not products or services. So let's talk about creating your niche. There's some 3 steps that you want to do to start creating your niche in the marketplace. One of the things you want to do is you want to go networking. Put your name out there. Create business cards and start establishing yourself as the brand expert. So go networking. You can have a phone. You can get their business card and drop a connect to them on Facebook, on social media, and on Twitter, LinkedIn. You can start doing those types of things. And it's funny because the people that don't know you, they're going to be excited to meet you because maybe they've never met someone like you before. Before I became the Sales Coaching Pro, nobody had met a Sales Coaching Pro before. So since I became that, they were excited, and I got a lot of business because of that, just because of the name. Here's a couple other things you can do. You want to create your own personal landing page. So you can search Google for other people who have personally branded themselves, and you can get ideas. And in a moment, I'm going to show you a few ideas to get you started. Number 2, you can look at landing page designs on Google Images, and I'll show you how to get there as well. And then you can make a folder and put them in so that you can copy them, because you want to copy some of the ideas that you see other people doing that you like. This design of my landing page, I'll show you mine here in a second, But when I did my landing page, I actually, got an idea from some other site that I saw, and then repackaged it for myself. And that's what I did. Another thing you can do is create one in the PowerLead system. They already have templates inside the PowerLead system. You can go in there and just create one of your own, a simple one for free, and get that done. Or you can hire someone to create a custom landing page, and that's what I did. And I also set up a part of my company to create these landing pages for the clients of PowerLead Systems. I don't really sell that to anybody else, but if you're a part of PowerLead Systems, I'm willing to, I offer a special program, a package that you can get through me if you want. Or you can just go find anybody to do it. Doesn't matter. But the bottom line is you either have to create one inside the PowerLead system or hire somebody to do it for you. Now here's mine. Here's an example of mine. My personal branded landing page. I'm pointing at a few things here. One, my call to action, my phone number is up here. It tells you to call me. I didn't just put a phone number. I said call me. Call to action. Put my domain up here. One thing I'm about to add my name right here. Say by Stephen Gregg. That's one thing I left off, and I didn't realize I did it until I looked at it just a moment ago. I'm going to put my name by, a little by, and then Stephen Gregg right here. Because I want my name to be prominent here on this site. And then, how I tell them what I'm going to do for them. I'm going to help them grow their business and why. Give them some bullets. And then I give a little icon of my picture there. And then I give a free offer, free marketing strategy. And I get my free marketing strategy here, 1 hour free marketing strategy. Now, why would I do that? Why would I give away 1 free hour of my time? I normally charge about $250 an hour to train and coach people. So why would I give away 1 free hour per person? Well, think about it. If these people are contacting me and they want a free hour of coaching, obviously they need help in something. Most likely they're going to probably want some personal branding, or they're going to want a website, or they're going to want something or coaching or something that I'm going to need. And who's a better salesperson for my business, my website or me? Well, of course I am. So I want them to contact me because, one, if they contact me, they're a very highly qualified lead, or they would not contact me. That's the first thing. The second reason is because I'm going to be able to help them make a decision if they want to do business with me faster and easier than anything else. So that's the reason why I put that on there. And then what I did is the other day I did a radio show and I recorded it, so I edited it and I put it in here. And why? Because I could sit there and talk to them and try to sell them on why they need to get into this program, but instead I let them listen to my radio show so they can hear me talk about the services I provide. They can hear me, and this is a real live radio show, so they can listen. And then they see some of the things I do: websites, lead generation, sales coaching. Kept it simple. And you can do something similar to this. You want to do a personal branded landing page, and it doesn't have to look like this, of course, but this is the essence of what you're trying to accomplish. Now here's some elements of your personal landing page that you want to follow. Number one is you want to keep it simple. It should clearly communicate what you want people to know about you, because there's certain things that you want people to know. The second thing, it should be your real name and be prominent on the page. Your real name, not some fake name. You need to have a picture of you that should be prominent somewhere on the page too, and a brief paragraph or video that gives people everything they need to know about you as a person and as a professional. I talk about my ups and my downs, my goods and my bads. I talk about what I've done in business, so people can know that I'm a real guy just like them. But I had challenges just like them, and I had untapped potential just like them. So I teach them that, and I say that on my videos sometimes. So you need to understand the things that you want to do and the elements of it. So that's why I want to give these to you right now. And here's a few different examples of some personal landing pages. See this guy here? He has his picture up at the top. Here, some benefits of what he does and what he offers, and here's his name right there again. I would have made the name a little bit bigger personally. But then you have a video of him. I'm sure in his video he talks about himself a little bit more, so he doesn't need his name as big. And then he has an opt-in form with the first name and email. You always want to collect this data, at least a first name and email. That's the less you ask for, the more people will opt in. Name and email. I want someone's phone number, so I put the phone number on there, but you don't have to. And then limited time offer, that creates a little urgency. And then you put a call to action in the button. You don't just put submit, but yes, email me access to the free 10 videos now. You see, you put a call to action on there. And he put a testimonial at the bottom, and some testimonial pictures. So this is a good landing page, good looking one. This is another good one too. So eDiet. So this person right here, let's say this was you and you're in a business that you had a diet program. So you can put your picture there, and you can put, this one is a form that actually people can select how much money they want to lose, and what their goal is and all of that. This can actually just be an opt-in form too, with just your name and email if they want a free profile to do it. So I would personally have done a free profile and just ask for their information to get their custom game plan, and then I would call them to give their custom game plan, unless you have some type of automated system. This one's a little bit more of a website too, because they have other links. I would take those links off on a personal landing page and not have the links, and not have to subscribe to newsletter. I'd have them have one thing to do, which is just opt in. I just thought this one was pretty good because of the nice picture in the middle and the way it was kind of laid out. So that's why I showed this one. The next one is a personal landing page. Big, nice picture here, and then it has a little bit of it about them. It's a little simple, and then it has a little email button. What I would do is I would not put my social media on here because you don't want them going somewhere else. I would have put a form down here at the bottom of contacting you for whatever the services that you're going to provide. Of course, again, this is just a personal landing page again. There's multiple ways you can do it. Nothing's right or wrong. It's good, better, and best. And you can make them as good as you want or any different way. I'm just showing you there's multiple ways to do this. Here's another good one. I think this is a good one. It has what the product is up at the top, and this is in the real estate. It looks like an investment person. We sell homes fast. So imagine you're a real estate agent and you want to sell a home. You have your personal picture there and how fast you've sold homes and testimonials of people that you sold a home to. Instead of companies, testimonials. Or maybe if you have any accolades like as seen on, maybe you've had advertising in different places, you can put that. Put your phone number. Put the memberships that you have. Maybe you're a member of different associations. You can put benefits that you'll do for them. What you will do for them. Not what your company will do, but what you will do. And then when the person puts the information in, they can get a valuation and an offer, or maybe you can give them a free gift if you want. And if you do that, what will happen is these people will opt in, and you'll get some great results and qualified buyers, which is what you want. And that'll separate you from everyone else in your office, because you'll be the one that's done it, and everyone else, is just waiting for customers to come. So this is a good one for you being in the real estate industry. But you could change this around, and it can be for any industry. It doesn't really matter if it's real estate or not. It's just a good, design landing page. Here's another good one. Let's say this was you, and you're in the weight loss business. Let's say you're in a network marketing company. You have a great product. You can talk about your product and what it does. You don't have to say the name of the network marketing company. I wouldn't show the name. But what I would do is talk about the benefits of what you've done. Maybe you have a testimonial video of someone you've helped. You can have your picture there telling that you can help them lose weight. And they put the information in. Because people, they'll want to buy this product, but they want to buy it from you. People buy people, not products or services. So in this one, if I was in network marketing, this is a network marketing company called Herbalife, I wouldn't have the Herbalife name shown. I would just maybe have a product shown, or some testimonials showing or something, and then collect their information, because I want them to contact me so I can then show them what I want to do versus just give it to them right up front. This could also be used as a business opportunity type as well. So here's some additional things that you want to do. You want to establish your brand identity, your name and your slogan. You want to go buy a domain at GoDaddy.com. I'll show you how to do that real quick here, just in case, because some people may not know. I know this might be trivial for some of you, but just out there, just everybody doesn't know what you know. So I'm going to show these guys how to do that. So you go to a website called GoDaddy.com, GoDaddy.com, and you just put in here and you just come up with some different names. So you could say, let's say Michael Jones. Now it's probably gone. 10. Michael Jones 10. Let's see if that's available, because let's say Michael Jones is gone. It's available. See, if the guy's name was Michael Jones, you can put Michael Jones 10 or Top Gun Michael Jones or something like that. You can do whatever you want. The bottom line is you find out what it is, and it costs you about $12 a year, $13 a year, and you have your domain name now. And if you can get your own domain name of your own name, that's good. If you can't, then you want to do the second best thing, which is your brand identity. The next thing you want to do is tell the world, put it on your email signature, put it on your business cards, and really start telling people who you are and what you do. So people can start to now know who you are, what you do, and they'll be more apt to want to talk to you. Decide on your landing page design. Go to Google, or go to, like I said, Google Images. Let me show you where that is, because a lot of people don't know where Google Images is. So let me show you. Let me pull it up right here. a second. Okay, this is google.com. So you go to google.com. And then let's say I typed in landing pages. So landing pages. So a whole bunch of websites will come up with landing pages. So you can look through there all you want. But if you go to images, images will show you different styles of landing pages. So you look at different styles and say, oh, you know, I really like that style. And you can click that style. You can right mouse click it, grab a copy of it, and that's what you would send to whoever it is that's going to build your landing page. So I hope you got that. I know that was pretty short, but I'll go into more detail later. But I just wanted you to see how to look up landing pages. So that's another thing you can do. Start designing your landing page. Think about what you want, what colors you want, and get prepared. So that's what I was going to say next. Get your content together. Get your picture. Get the bio or whatever you want to say about yourself. Get your USP. If you hear me say USP, that means unique selling proposition. What makes you unique? You know, do you give faster service? Can you close their house in 3 days? Can you help them find the best deal on a house? Are you guaranteed to give the best service? Or whatever it is that you say you do. Are you a professional at sales training? Or are you a professional at lead generation? Or what do you do? You need to know your unique selling proposition and whatever offer you're going to have on the page. We'll talk about offers a little bit later, but your offer would be your freebie, which is like I gave away a free marketing strategy, but you might have an ebook you want to give away. You might have a free sample you want to give away. You might have a free test drive. Let's say you're in the car business. You want to give a test drive to someone in a fancy car. You can do that. Or if you're a real estate agent, you can give away a free Starbucks card or whatever you want. It's up to you. But we'll talk about that as we get to building the site. But I just wanted to give you some insights on what to do, how to get your landing page started, and to get you up and running. So this is module 2. This is step 2 of the training. And go ahead and watch step 3. And you guys have a fantastic day.